chasing her best finish in a CT event this season. Sally Fitz is going to be hard to overcome though, has had some strong performances here at the Quicksilver Pro in the past. Moving through. This wave ridden during the break, Sally Fitzgibbons getting a quick start, Ross.
Yeah, Sally, light-footed, very fast, one of the fastest surfers on the women's tour. But right now, you know, she's going to want to lean all the pressure she can on that rail and get as powerful as she can, because it's all about those carbs out there.
And Alessa also had a wave.
Alessa Quizon from the west side of Oahu, you know, she might find comfort in it. It's a lot like Makaha out there right now. It reminds me a bit of that wave, kind of a slopey, backwashy right. It was yesterday. That slob was amazing as well. Some big action in this contest.
Who knows? Here we go, Alessa Quizon. She's got a decent looking wall, drives off the bottom. She's starting to look a little bit more confident as she moves through the rounds of the Roxy Pro. Really pacing herself through this ride. You can tell Alessa's always just begging for a steeper section.
I'm going to chuck that to the side.
Here goes Sally Fitzgibbons. She had a 6.67 on her first wave. Sally has a great read on right-handers. Seems to fit her manoeuvres into a ride beautifully. Always mixes things up. That wave was just a little too fat though.
I think this first maneuver is the one. You can see right there she got a nice little snap. So getting some rail engaged, throwing some spray. Another little check fade there before that wave kind of hit that inside section where it's notoriously bumpy and backwashy right now, so she had to kick on out. So you can see the ability of Alessa Quizon. She loves to attack. And Sally Fitzgibbons just looking really steezy and smooth. Maybe a little bit more narrow of a stance I'm used to seeing from her. You can see she's just kind of getting groovy out there with these roundhouse cutbacks. She's feeling it, but you know, that's not going to be a high score.
The jump on Bianca Batender in a slow heat by putting two decent rides together. Maybe that'll be the case here. Here's a nice looking ride, a great start for the Hawaiian. That's a third strong maneuver. And waves like this are hard to come by out there at the moment. It ended up fading away on the inside, but she'd already done quite a bit of damage, and Sally Fitzgibbons is looking to answer now. A good combination from Sal there. Big top turn into a couple of carves. So expect some similar scores from that exchange. 21.5 minutes to go.
Well, let's take another look at Alyssa on her backhand. Nice little snap there. She's got some power. Strong legs. Shoving that tail a little bit more on that second one. Getting the fins free. And a third cutback. So three nice maneuvers. But that wave definitely, in general, was pretty fat. This wave a little steeper. See less water in the sandbar, better shape, cleaner. And that snap right there was on the money. That was definitely the best turn so far in this heat. And a smooth cutback. So
really cheering her on. She continues to impress. She's had some big wins already. And she's already into the quarterfinals. Here's Alessa Quizon chasing that 7.34. Bit of foam on the face. Not an easy wave to surf. But Alessa doing well at the moment.
She has a lot of time left. I like the beginning of this wave, smooth and steep, but just a little bit mistimed there. Kind of got bounced around a bit. A little more rail engaged there on that second maneuver. I like that little snap, but there's where the wave just went completely flat. So it's back to the chalkboard.
And Sally's going to opt for a left here. Let's see what she can do with it. Drives into the first section. Clean turn off the top. Not really major hits. Just working this wave over, surfing it to the best of her ability, but there really isn't too much steep wall on offer. I don't think it's going to better a situation.
In Hawaii. And here she goes.
Well, she drops to the bottom. She wants to get that steep approach, and she does. A strong turn to get started. Well, this could be the wave for Alessa Quizon. It's got a couple more sections on it. She starts to dig in, mixing it up with a backhand carve. Tags it again. Not a lot of wall to work with on that last section, but a decent turn. Considering Sally Fitzgibbons behind her, she makes a bit of a mistake there. This is the angle that we really want to pay close attention to. It's a bit more from the judge's perspective, and that first turn was strong.
Nice, powerful snap. But you can see each maneuver was round, you know, on the face, sort of in that cutback zone. I think if she's going to break into that excellent range, she needs to get up to that 12 o'clock.
Well, spot on, Ross Williams. 7.1 is the number. A solid score, but not quite solid enough. She needed a little bit more. Already counting this heat down. And Alessa isn't going to get the opportunity. Sally, she's going to finish this wave off. And she'll be moving on through to the quarterfinals. Heat 4, she'll be taking on Tatiana Weston-Webb.